What's up, y'all? Colorado roads, streets, and highways. I'm out here in Boulder / Broomfield, making my way back out to Denver. I was listening to this program, this California program called The Hood Spot. This brother out of Cali, shout out to you. Nice program. Pretty sure I like your content a lot. All right, but anyway, one of the things I noticed when I was listening to this brother was how when they moved to Compton, a certain area of Compton, they was the first black people in that area, and they had moved to a Jewish area in Compton. So what has that got to do with what I'm talking about? Well, I think about Park Hill and the far back Park Hill history when it was just fields. My mom always tells me stories about how the original Park Hill was past Colorado Boulevard. That's why on 34th, you got Park Hill, Barber, and you got other places in that area more up on 40th. Old shopping centers called Park Hill on the other side of Colorado Boulevard. The border we made is the border that we made, and now it's becoming in effect since they put that sign on Martin Luther King and Colorado Boulevard. So, that's technically the area. But what I had noticed was now it's kind of reverse times. Now you got the white people moving back to neighborhoods that, they didn't help create, or they created, and then we moved in and took them over. And, stuff like that. Everybody knows about Stapleton. When they started developing Park Hill, that was the money side. Because, all the white people live more up in the 20s towards City Park and back to 29th, something like that. Let's say Martin Luther King. Before it was Martin Luther King, it was just 32nd. And then the area past was fields and stuff, and then they started developing it. And all the black people was on the other side of Colorado Boulevard. So, I also heard him talk about something called Build and Destroy on one of his videos. And I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Park Hill and many other areas have flipped so much. We need to make a new Park Hill. Park Hill too, because it ain't where you're from, it's where you at. You know what I mean? A lot of people, I ain't gonna go on what people say about me, but I'll say about my concept. When I'm driving out here in Boulder and Broomfield, in back of me, which you won't get on the camera, is the mountains. The view is great. But what do you say about a lot of us getting together and creating a new Park Hill? And we can even name the community New Park Hill. All these places out there's plots of land going Brandon. Not Brandon Rayburn, but Brandon Johnson. Baby Tech, but he go by many other names. So I'm going to say Little Tech's little brother. He talks about this all the time, and I'm always seeing property. So today, I'm going the back way, back to Park Hill, i.e. Denver, and I'll let you see some of this flat land out here. Much of it's for sale. Believe it or not, out this way where I'm at, I've seen a couple Black Lives Matter signs. So, there's black people out here, but when you think about it, there's so many people in between spaces. These yards out here is enormous. A lot of them use it for farmland. Some people just put grass on it, just use it as a yard. Like some of these houses I'm passing up right now. But a lot of this land is for sale. And you know what? My goal is to buy some land out here. It's a 5-year goal. It's going to be a struggle getting there, but I'm going to start diversifying more, not only with this channel, but with all things I'm doing. But this land is a goal. Anybody that has a plan that in 5 years they think they can afford a $50,000 investment, get with me. Put it in your plan. And then we're going to develop some of this place. Look at these houses. Look at this. Right on a dirt road. And believe me, there's a lot of land for sale out here. They took me up the back way because a lot of roads are closed. This is really only a couple minutes slower than if I went back down 470 or Highway 36/470. So I figure I'll be 6 minutes slower and show y'all what I'm talking about. This is where cats should be at. This is where their minds should be on. Look at this. Land. And we can develop it. We can build apartments. We can get investments. We can build the new park here. I know it sounds crazy to y'all, but this is my goal. You know, this is one of my goals. And we can still have the old park here. You know, we can still do what we do for over there. But let's get our kids into a whole nother generation. Let's get this land out here and build places, build properties. You know what I mean? I'm about to get on 52 weeks. But I just wanted to show y'all what's going on out here, man. And then you can see just development popping up on the outskirts of this area. So this land is still cheap. You know, as far as land goes, you know, you could buy a bunch of acres for what you could buy a house in the Denver metro area. And then from there, we invest. You know, we invest. This is what I'm talking about. Right now, I'm on the stage of getting my stuff together. You know. So I got to shout out to Mia and Tiana, all the family. I'm not the greatest dad. I do what little I can. But, you know, we're going to get there. This is the goal, young ladies. Y'all to have some of this land. Some of this land, lakes, all sorts of stuff. I'm hoping you're getting all this. The people over here, they got a lake. I would pull over and fly my drone, but you know, I'm on the clock. I really wanted y'all to see all this because I think about this all the time when I drive over here. A lot of these places, we haven't seen too many for sale signs over here. But a lot of these places and this land, when you buy the land, you get everything that's on it. And there's all sorts of stuff on old barns, houses, some old, some new, rivers, lakes, you know. But you know, you can make your own lake. You can make a gated community. Once we buy one plot of land, somebody else buy the plot of land next to it. Or we group up and buy a bunch of land. This ain't immediate. I don't got a spare 100 to 500,000 spent on some land. Trailer parks. We put trailer parks on there for low income houses. You know, we can make our town our way. Develop it, man. It ain't that hard. These stars do it with big money, but you know, they're not spending their big money. They're spending their big money on other things. We could do it. Denver, Colorado. So many people got their own business. We could do it. Park Hillian. Here goes available space right over here. I don't know if that includes the house, but I'm pretty sure it do. Because that's how they sell it. They sell the land with everything on it, and it's 10 times cheaper. In most cases, literally, than if you buy land in the city. Let's build a city, y'all. And if you don't do it with me, do it yourself. Get you some land. Y'all homeboys at space age, y'all probably already got land, you know what I mean? But as you invest in your hustle, look, all this land, look, for sale. Land for sale. Look what they did with their land over here, over off that way. That's what they did with their land, and they still building on it. Building big old mansions. Way cheaper when you out here. You know? Look, they built a whole community. We can do the same, y'all. Colorado roads, streets, and highways. I haven't said it, but be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help me with my plan. Because my plan is your plan. I'm not just talking about doing it for me. I'm talking about doing it for the group. You know what I mean? The group. Not on no cult type stuff. But what I'm talking about is we put 7-Eleven, we put franchises in there. Build another city. Build another city. A small black community. Better than a city. A community. That's what I'm talking about. Buying this land. You can see people did it all around over here. You work in Denver, you got your business in Denver, or we create a development. We all know people from the neighborhood that are good, genuine people and struggling. Low-income housing over here. Regulated. Regulated. Well, Colorado roads, streets, and highways, like, share, and subscribe. You see over here, that way, another development. They bought the land, then they built the houses, then they put as low as $325. You know, as low as the mid. So I haven't seen too many more houses out here over the fours. You know, 400,000. Y'all know what y'all can get in Colorado and Denver for 400,000. Not none of this. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, share, and subscribe. Help. Your donations is always appreciated. Flatlands. You're not going to get very much adventure out of this drive, but I want y'all to look at it for what it is. Coming out here to Broomfield, Boulder, buying up this land. Not that far from Denver, not that far from Boulder. You know, look at this land. Start building, putting our people up in the land, and then when we own our businesses, our grocery stores, our franchises that we can invest in, you know, and they'll invest in us. You know, this is what I'm talking about. This is my goal. We're getting up on the highway. Decide if I'm gonna go down to Vasquez. Looks like I am, or not Vasquez, but go down to 76. Looks like I am, because I don't know if let's get over by the time I get to 25. But yeah, you know, I ain't gonna do too much talk. I'm gonna coast a little bit. Probably blitz this up, you know, cut it up. But I just want y'all to see my vision. You know, when you donate, it ain't just for that. You know, Sheila Ryder on, I got that, I got a microphone with that $20 you sent to my cash app. I know you didn't want me to say your name, but, you know, nobody will know who it is. It ain't tricking if you got it. Ways out now, Sheila. It ain't like that. Colorado roads, streets, and highways. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's coast for a while.